great quality ball game.
Keep it on the ground.
What a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both of them. That was a big key for them coming into this case. They want to set up third and long situations. Now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end. It's been a great mental play to take it over. That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down, early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Chopping up this defense. down to the 23. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Again. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on the field.
They got nothing on the last play. Second and 10. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make short packages.
Here he would try to be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last fourth down.
From inside the 14, chance for a good return. He was looking into the running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time winding down as they come to the line. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break in Miami. It's 20 on the lead. We've played one. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the second half. They looked into the field and are ready to play. Breaking away the play and will be a second down. Now running left. He's got the first down. Stopped it at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Chiefs want to pick up the football. Here's Benson to throw. Rush line of space. Gets rid of it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete. How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On third and long, you'll need to push it down the field. Got his hand to the left. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Offense stay on the field here and hurry up and get them go on fourth. They'll run the red around. He's got enough, and they run the roll nice on fourth down, and they keep it going. Fourth and short ball right in midfield. It crosses my mind. Maybe they'll try to run something. Right across the middle. Ample time in the pocket not to go to the left. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
These quarterbacks start practicing doing 7-on-7 and having favorite coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So when they don't have
and the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it with an explosive way in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he's going to bring this one out. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands? No, they can hear you. Yes, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge impact.
Tight end in motion for the D read. Quarterback could keep it. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. That marked it at 24. Good work by the coverage unit. They've got plenty of here to put together a tough drive and get back. Running inside the stretches.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they have a chance to stop this play. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it. He's out to the 43. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. First drive after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Gary Minter. Working here. And they capitalize on the pick. But on the great return, this field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get position back plays, but there's just no play being not quite received. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a catch on it.
So first play of the drive comes here on their own 49. Johnson looking to throw. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. He just missed the target on that one. Put him on his
Since I got my first boy spice, I ain't the last motherfucker, because said niggas won't be dead, so I ain't need no reason. That'll be the last motherfucker.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Wildcats have it with the first and 10. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. Couldn't connect with his man in the end zone, but they're going to back up after this penalty is announced, I believe. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. A run for the quarterback. Got to him, head to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15,
defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
Keep going. No. You good?
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Throwing Mensa. Unleashes it. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Canes racing to the line in the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. Brought down at the 31. Maybe signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to shut it down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. What a job, they'll way out and make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Benson to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, good to throw it. Fires into the end zone. This is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Kansas State will kick it off 3rd leads in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake this, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half with those 3 turnovers in the first. To running back. He's at the 40. Oh, there's a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, and they finally get it down there for the good. Pick up the 25. And that one is high up. This is our hungry for big plays. They've got a 3rd and 10 threatening inside the 30. Might as well run again. Let's stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Nice job being they'll get right back in the ball and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll spot number 11 back at completion.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, right? You want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Here's Gary Minter. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the They drag him down at the 22. He can't move. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fields. Snowed under by the defense.
The defense was trailing going into adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw. Hauls it in. Really put this drive on the line here as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback goes very cool. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 40.
Hey, Detroit. Class up the cross.
This coaching staff has
You
really
don't
done a
just
nice
look
job
good in
mirroring the
fact.
play
See,
action
you
game
need
to
to
their
find a new face though here. Step into a local pop store and step into your love. Come on. Tyler, you make it yours. Because the right thing is first show, it shows off. First thing fixed, hands up. Walk up ready for whatever day. Visit your nearest pop store today.
It's going to be the episode of the real thing. Seven makes it right. That's someone could be you. Keep the food good, live your future. Join Norfolk Motor Shipyard at the Detroit Hiring Fair August 14th and 15th. Job offers available on site.
They're in exclusive games just for fans and single players.
Indeed, exciting, beautiful,
And they fail in Seattle to bring the winning strong, starting with the run.
Today.
Quick give. It's Jackson. Turning it on. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half. Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. She's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Johnson looking to throw. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back for it.
Defense won that one.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Kansas State quick to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Brings into the open. Past the 20. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. No, he's not just short of the 35-yard line. That's going to get run good work by the coverage here. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That side is Austin. Makes the grab, but not quite enough. First down with a good gain on that play. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback out. Off-play action. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
After an incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field. You got to go for it.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They take over, set up in foul territory, holding the lead after the defense came up with a fourth down stop. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense obviously at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting the offense to try and break the clock. So try and get the part of the test. They were right there. I think this is a good
Johnson wants to throw. Move to his right. He's going to run it. Nice job by the defense, stringing it out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, I'm the coordinator calling plays. I'm guiding because those are design runs and also telling the guy on the sidelines he doesn't remember. It's not always taking the punches, but getting yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Miami signals for a timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet to figure out what to run on fourth down. So right now, they're leaving the offense out there. Look, I understand it doesn't have possession in the league, but I feel this is a big needs it here on fourth down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make the play. Throwing Mensa. He's in the deep shot.
Such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost them.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. 9-yard pickup on the way. It's now 2nd and 1.
These situations are pretty so much better. Finish your game strong. Understanding circumstances. Right at you. Trying to keep that clock moving. Get a few first downs and get it done.
Wide receiver is in motion. And he gets it out past the 2. First down for Kansas State.
When you think about it, you hit those guys on the move, man. He's already running so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained. It's just a really easy play to run and get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where it's one of the first down. Run that play, you get it, nice and easy.
You gotta love the physicality that's up by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the top. They lead up the line, so allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Defense uses the timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
How about that? You don't see those touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this short clip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense is aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that end. Nice job.
Coverage is called for him, stopped immediately. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Here's Mensa to throw. He wants a big play here late. Ball's incomplete. They bought the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge wins. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you They came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
See what the wake up, you want to make your bed. Got that body on, I got that body on, I'm not your bed. I got love for the man, ain't no trolling, you can't go for bait. Every people problems, he don't do no problem, have no cake. I'm gon' dump on them, don't be no dumb on them, we'll get my cut. Bitch ain't seeing me, bitch ain't gon' feed on me, you stupid slut. Having two on, don't have no shoes, that's my way. Bang a bang, when I get
I mean, punch out. I always been a punch out guy, but it got an uptick here. We need punch out now because, like I said, they're gonna catch the ball. They look in the next time they look in the score, then it's somebody push it off the best chance the part is complete. Completion of my opinion.
They make it loud and frenetic. You talk to your quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the field with their team.
Well, we thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hope for when he brought it out of the end zone if he stopped at the 15.
So they like 30 years. 7 years, 30 years. 60 years. About a million to get the years. He was 28 It's the white years I've been in soccer mom. And even at a rich away, they try to took the man to the chin.
Just got to because he was sitting around, just impact the offense. They're playing on the road. First down in this football game. Incomplete guys here.
Great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on his drive.
Defense wins that one. The offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game. Try and get pressure right at the line of scrimmage. They had to do a better job of that.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You never say my name, brother. Since 016, the 6 ain't been the same, brother. The nigga came, they took away the game, brother. I know I'm still be the king, brother. Should do me still, we can't do the same, brother. For 10 years, they fuck with my space. And big man, and then the bitch, we ain't fucking shit around. They ain't temptation like they rush. So go like 30 years. Sure, almost 50 years. He got like 60 million. When he got the ball, like the legs, he's like the legs. Niggas keep it in for tripping the fucking floor. So walking hands in the bed, on the side of the even at the chill, jumping to the neck, to the chair.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out. He stopped at the 47.
As a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that really take off and run, that has the speed to make the play, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guys got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
On the ground, it's Jackson. There he goes.
The defensive inside is back, and some folks still have a few questions, so it's time for another one. CK, who next?
Looking for a crease to the left. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, Kansas State will try to move the chains. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got some room into the goal line. And he's in it. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
They've been calling his number, running the ball on this drive. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's design or whether it's a strip scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd think letting him go.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw, he can scramble, he can run. So really just opens up all, the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding extra answers. They got to do something to stop this quarterback.
He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from the touchdown in a long way. And they're down right before the end of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Washington. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Big odds on the keyboard and shit. That is,
So second down here is where Jackson brings it. Run inside.
That really didn't go anywhere. All I was going to focus on was how important those 5 guys on the field, to get on those defensive linemen, to try to lead them out of the way, to get a run game going, to spread those balls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive receivers.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down. You look way down the secondary, and the offense is going right back there to go for it. What a
Congratulations. Thank God she did basically just she knew how to make the business and watch out the face.
That's a I can justify when it's really short. But those 4 on the line on near side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down as now they just set this offense up and really get
That's fast. Get to the guy. And getting on the ground. Nice job penetrating right to the snaps, getting off the ball so quick.
Hi, I'm Nico Mark.
Tack another one onto this lead. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. That was returned. He stops short of the 25. Brown wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive line to get to the QB.
Looking for space. It's Cobb. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. This is one of the more talented running backs we're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this season.
Trying to beat the DD. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make a play on 4th. Right down the middle. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Hey, at this point in the game, 4th and short, no problem. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Just another guy in another system. All of those nowadays, they got so much speed. It's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
Because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, it's fine. But then it's scrambling plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always running. It's exhausting.
On first and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. A design run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the road of that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He's not just throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You've got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
From inside his own 50, trying to throw his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work. Not enough time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown will throw it. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their numbers. They did a great job. Already built a huge lead in this offensive situation. They got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got to do something quickly. Lining up on the 34 on first down. Red center down, going to the air. Throwing right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. Big play for this offense. Over to the line in a hurry. This defense wants to bring some pressure. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. Reloading quickly, trying to rattle the knees.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock it out of field goal range. The RPO got it. And he stopped well down at the 18. It'll be up for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh center down. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Tigers! Got it! Right in the end zone. Lining up with a PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Celebrate the double.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchdown. We'll see what they can do with this one. 16-yard line. They'll move the tight end.
I gave my first job in the pantry. I see tiny guys got some time in the candy. I see this nigga buy my bed. I can really buy my bed, but I'd rather get on my bed. It would make
when you come out and the run game works right, everybody gets confidence, everybody's happy, and the whole momentum is pulled for everybody to win. Johnson waiting to throw. At the 4th down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him right after this passing game.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Okay,
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Good stuff on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
I can't have no touchdown and touches in the room. Gotta break down the to see him break down the
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter.
I think he might be a jail. I don't want to be able to come to that shit. They did it.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met at halftime talking about the insurance and they nailed out the future quarterback is seeing to go out here and execute.
And it's nice to get the ball first. Check out his first down to close the gap. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring, that would be huge.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Fires to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Nimrod. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Excellent throw by Jordan. Found a window between the zones and delivered the ball all the time.
I be with my kids, I keep it jerky when they nanny bed. Niggas mad, I'm flashing, we still on like the kid. And niggas feel like them on my tag. We get 2 years to come in my stand. Live bitches, I can bitch, they I be out to shop to go my place. Guys, stop with 2 bananas here. You remember spending on the shit, X and O's. Went to cat, that's what 2 points of drinking. I'm just going to let you see if you want to send me pics, I'm just gonna I just got to that bitch, which was easy, call me Tuesday. Alright, Richard really 30, that bitch dark skin. I sneak up because I'm the around, because you got it. Check for she has one, so they go 5 so they got the style. How you just get away shit. If you wanna get, you can never say shit. It's that high speed, it's that get away shit, it's that high speed, it's that get away shit, it's that high speed, it's that get away shit, it's that high speed, it's that get away shit. Never see them niggas on my flights, but they say different when we Bitch, I got him taking spit. I just saw my nuts all off his credit. He got him good. I got bro to say you better kill me if I ever snitch. I just took a jet to the UK, but they ain't let me in. I don't know what's wrong with my face. I'm just trying to feel something. Bitch, you can never feel something. Cause I feel it's that getting away shit. It's that ass beam. It's that getting away shit. It's that ass beam. It's that getting away shit. It's that ass beam. It's that getting away shit.
Especially on these third down situations.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. You can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's third and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Fires to the end zone. But it's intercepted. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick six. He must have settled for setting up his offense. Running inside, Jackson. Hit and dropped it. He got nothing on first down.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get them on the ground quickly.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Right side, it's Jackson.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing. Because you got that lead, they know they're going to win. You still have to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some big throws. That was really good thinking with that last play call by the offense.
That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. No lead. Let's take a look at how we got here. They keep it on the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding. The offense going to try to space this game by running the football. They've got a pretty good lead here. The defense is going to get the scrimmage by getting stops like they just did. We're just going to see what the offense does in this next one. They've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They're wrestling down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb.
Run the football is really basic. Run those plays you know can get you first downs. Get you extra touchdowns. hold on. Long way to go on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. A guy boxed up and a good gain on that one. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. On play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be a fourth down. That's a really good break on football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive player.
BTB's perfect, can't trust my kids, so can you trust my brothers when I'm from and if you say you trust me, girl, you lie. Cause I can't trust myself, I don't know why you make sound, they over the yeah. BTB and trust what she done to me. So I was hoping my baby's eyes sound just like mine. I'm crazy. Yeah, but I'm pressure. But we still put you on my schedule. Yeah, you I ain't gonna lie, it's scary. I know you just want me to switch me, so I changed you. I'm going to say that's what I'm missing. So these hoes go flying on it when I kick it, but it gets messy. The highest girl next you don't even know how I feel, my nigga. Shit ain't been the same since they killed my nigga. I be too nice, I'm gonna just chill out. Bro, you can tell me to your drill time. Nigga, BTB for life, but you can't trust my bitches. Just me feel like you try to shit. When you said you got me, girl, you lied. Cause you don't even love me, somebody can watch you make sound. You're feeling game.
You're watching from the Snyder Family Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Kansas State Wildcats. Hopefully they again just tomorrow night, Michigan. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he's going to bring this one out. Ball down at the 18, and the decision to bring it into the end zone.
Thinking about it, I give a shit.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. Not allowed there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line?
Just want
Doing
me
a
to
great job of
switch
attacking those guys up front, not having enough lanes to run through. Nice job of nullifying that run altogether.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Extending the play. Looking down the middle. And the timing just a hair off.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, he has to have it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an
sometimes can be the best
That was
person
not
to
on the opening
get
script
yourself.
of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum, get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense and formating them, and you're trying to run play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum system.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. He's brought down. What a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's first and 10 from the 12. He's brought down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. To throw, Manning. Rolls right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him, he drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive. He can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense all over it.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in the lower and defensive and you want to just step it up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It has been all defense all the time.
Yeah, I heard about me, you don't know me more than that. Yeah, I know I hey,
Starting off this quarter, closing out this one down the goal line. Third down from the gun, Manning on the move.
So many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. You know you're putting three on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee. He's at
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved. Coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive. He was able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit. This offense is able to answer for the touchdown run.
And how nice is his real confidence to have a guy like that leading the game? Like, he doesn't dwell on the mistakes. He doesn't let it turn into. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kamara. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Motion from the wideout. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. Arch Madness. Stepping to the right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. To the 15. He's all the way down to the 3. Eddie electric run has him set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. With the run getting his offense in close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs on the run game. Now you're getting the red inside the 5. Let's punch this in and get a touchdown.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Wildcats settle for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. This defense is giving up ground, but stood tall at the end. Forced a field goal last time. They'll try to do it again. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws with his sleeve.
Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, fired in from the red zone for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line. So not a whole lot of room on that field. No time to get on the way before we head to halftime. Stop right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take it himself. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Kansas State will kick it off with 4 leads in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A Texas Really been able to line up this scoreboard, putting points up would be huge here. They go this, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got really trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces the 4th down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this team. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Manning to throw. Fires to the right. And then he stands by the defense.
This is obviously aggressive on the field. It's a game. It's a big This guy does it there in a similar situation as this game.
Kansas State pushing the pace. Running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd inches. And now it's physical, right? Like, they know you want to run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage. If I'm building an offense, it's not around a quarterback that can't be. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit the coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Defense rolls up. Defense on end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Let's it go to the end zone. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it out with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap with the drive from the 25. Quick give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Manning.
just like a straight
From inside the 15, here's the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. A good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. You've got to know just throw the ball away. Go where the play is at.
Looking to the big tight end. And that one's in quickly.
And that is one the quarterback is going to wish he had back. Receiver wide open. And he just threw it way too far out in front of him. He's never gotten into a running, guys. This is one more time.
He's going for the big play.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Back on first down. And he stops the ball down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Here's Manning to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone to touch. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. They had a chance to move things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He'll set up to throw. Shoots it to the left. And almost had a pick.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned these lights out. Once again, give the football back here. Missed opportunity. This offense is going to take advantage.
With me in his body, talk on seatbelt, they unconvinced, go back. Follow him with a no jack, then step on him like a go back. Do it, they can't go back. My last girl ain't no slack. Guns all in the day, I've seen from the hood of you on the back. I've been keeping my kids, then I switched around. I've been made all these millions, I'm keeping my home. All these folded real big, I'm myself and still on. Got your bottle for the song, I didn't touch that same home. I've been keeping my kids, then I switched around. I've been made all these millions, I'm keeping my home. All these folded real big, I'm myself and still on. Got your bottle for the song, I didn't touch that same home. This is a life for a streamer. Gotta keep the equal. I was playing blind and my eyes can't see them. Chasing all the millions in the feds for the sweepers. Really in the game, why you set up on the bleachers? Then say you wrong. I don't want to sleep, I'll be fighting all these days. I fell alone that night. I be sipping on the Lord, and I'm like ice. Do it for
Welcome to Kansas Stadium in Eugene. It's the Kansas State Wild Wings and the Oregon Ducks. We stand still
Niggas riding out them toys, I had to switch first. Here's a style with whiskey down, but you don't have to switch first. Can never do it, you if I hit your bitch first. We doing murders back to back like we ain't got that shit on you be your work and being loyal, but you ain't been on course. I ain't fighting with this guy, everybody want me kill shit. Yes, indeed. You end up killing all these hustle every 7 feet. Just to save your team. Just to save.
He's an all-American caliber player. He's just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism, uses speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And dropped in the backfield. And the running game is provided so far on this drive as the offense down. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy can go down with it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force guys to get
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. Looks like you bailed them out. Hunt is on its way. Looks it in for 40.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Sends it downfield.
these coaches out there, they have a culture firing on all cylinders to make sure
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find room for the big man. This contact with his returns. Coming down right on top of him.
that's right. Got some red fire in those starters right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been struggling. They need an explosive play to hit.
It's just a first not even a slow start, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this one will keep him there. And stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
It feels like somebody there, tastes like giving it to tone. And nobody cares until they're in front of you too strong.
QB catches the ball, tosses to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. Just don't see much of it.
The Ducks want to move quickly. Dante Moore. Still looking to his right. Let's it fly. Makes the quick grab. He threw it down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's a really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football to the flats. They break on it right now. Give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Johnson wants to throw. No way to close on that one as he's got control trying to go into the football. Now they face third down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to shoot that. He had no chance that time, but he forced them to barely
Since y'all gonna keep calling this stuff when it's still digging in. How many more interviews y'all gonna do just to get ice and chill?
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to fill the lead in the first period as we look at the stats. First down here as they go back to work.
Must be 250 at least. Like the money could be over two. Like the money could be over
Two
three.
inches get started on the outside, and that's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to take first down. First and 15. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pressure, going right. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Kansas State quick to the line. Making the adjustment. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Kansas State has it first and goal. Now on the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That play call once you get close to that red area, man, you get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's giving this defense all they can handle. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys.
Here's more to throw. Unloads to the right out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. You always have to be aware of the running threat for the Oregon quarterback, but here getting this stuff through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the run game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack.
They gave us just a second and thing. That's a real long still in the second. Wanted to shoot to the king. It's a part of the team. We used to be better than this. from tripping the spray. And that's what they did in the swerve. And that's what they did. Thank you for
No
the
reason to be in any big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback keeps it. Turning it on. CFB made up for it. Running inside the 20. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. That chunk play has him in business. Set up with a first down in the red zone. No more wide receiver. There you go. Just going to keep it after the snap. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success scoring this defense with his legs. That's an advantage. Defense can bring one number of runs off. It's tremendous speed. Getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Quarterback will keep it. This time he doesn't get Wilson right when the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Early game can be really hard to stop when you have so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some big switches. This keeping the game exceeded a lot at times. They're starting to adjust.
Shit started in my cave.
They know it, they're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat them.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
From inside the 50, he had a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over. They will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Fires to the wideout. At the side, it's there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Throwing roar. Escapes the pressure to his right. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Just what they were looking for. And he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make the first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Can't find his head as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and that'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. He's got to protect your quarterback.
Third and long right here. Moore from the gun on third down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Ducks will try to pick it up on 4th down. DT
fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Moving out to the right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. And that's winning. He's going to start to see goals. He's going to start to panic. He's going to start to speed up that process. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll keep it again on the option. Powers through the defender. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Johnson looking to throw. He's taking the shot. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense is doing their best to try and at least get the field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they took a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there. Make sure that throw falls into the
Running out of time here in the first half. We're going to have to be efficient. We've got a timeout in the waiting section. Maybe a chance to get on. They need a huge play on third and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pick up there. One more snap coming before halftime. Again on foot. I guess they're trying to send a message to start the second half. Lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments when the Hands team is able to call on it.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer more than anything. Everything I'm thinking about to make a new business.
Well, they kind of fair. Oh, you can see it. You can watch this on Spotify. So nothing. We can just check it out. We got people for chit chat. Really, we just show the world that's fun to have fun. Exactly. Absolutely. Yay. Friends on three?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Friends.
Are you tired of hearing about business, tech, and finance from the bros? We are the Tiger Sisters, a top business podcast on Spotify. Tiger Sisters releases every Monday, and we decode.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Lets it develop. It's Jackson. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Driven back.
And it's been a struggle for the show, man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm. And I think that's why this offense
Feel something to my spirit. Ask niggas to bully me. They ain't like they couldn't hear me. Look at me not dropping engineering. You so baby, motherfucker, keep the whole from every Q. Remember when I used to use your L's to hit the road, hit the O, make them big boy sales. You had them green days, middle, like them sales trying to have a green day smell fast. But you know I'm probably related to money. I don't know nothing. I just used to see them walk to the Cody. I fuck with bitches. Nobody can go from Persian to Cody. Any further questions, you can take that out with the lawyer. My nigga figure they money. Right below Project Joe, take a fade, baby, for school. Like say the half go. Good thing I want best dress with no support. And having paid lawyers coming in and out of court. Hey, why not? They think you're under the blessing. You waiting off Kentucky after the pre-charge, after the status, after the impact statements, after the council. They tell y'all, nigga, ain't it a blessing? Ain't it a blessing? Man, so honest, the bands they took hours. Joy, oh, bitch, put the money along the seats. My brick, my like your ox dog, pick her up, like her back dog, pull her trace up. Yes, I snap, girl, yes, I snap, girl, yes, I snap, girl. Yes, I make me a beat. Yes, I'm gonna take some. Kill me if I snitch. If you snitch, kill me. Spend a lot of time me up to the gorillas. Good at all, then I let niggas hold me for being silly. I don't make your face pussy, you make me a nigga. Cause I do it better, plus I'm doing better than niggas. I'm at home when I'm down near Lexington. Niggas is not the king, they gon' drop you in the next season. Niggas gon' get say the love team. In the head of them niggas, when you take off the face, niggas, just get the real good niggas. So let me know what you can have. Here goes smack to some pieces. You can use the keys to the money. They tell your bitch to tighten up before I'm ballin', nigga. Niggas, fuck all niggas. These right boss, they say the whole niggas say they looking for me, pull up in a study zone. Who said I'm a snitch? You said
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped us at 23.
They in Kentucky banned me from their tourist. Yeah, I can't even be in public with my wedding like that.
His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He's going to turn things up against this defensive line.
You can step aside my trap, nigga. I work every time I'm up against I got.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
See, I get in that mode,
The kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40.
Shit that you don't, business to work,
And the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown last time out. Now on this drive here, the defense needs to take a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent on their back After your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. They're going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing
Trailing by multiple possessions, so they're desperately needing to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Time is expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And it's a 1-2 contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough pitches on third down. Burrowing for yards. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've got a good chance to finish this one out.
And here's the mindset here on offense. Where you're going to be obviously you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. Don't want to set it up. Be inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. You've got this game in hand, so long as you don't turn it over.
Second and long here.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offense guys, and staying in the gas. Everybody's looking for that explosive. You can tell the defense everybody was right where they're supposed to be and nowhere to run.
And the Eagles are down more. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option. He gets through it away.
And the offense comes up short on third down. But I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Takes a shot at the end zone. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged down. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they take a 31-yard toss for six. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down the way they did. Negative rushing yards in the game for this guy. You cannot say enough just about how physical this defense has been. Playing with a chip on their shoulder all game long to shut him down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is gone, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And never built the momentum. This is some of the things you can learn from and try to learn from. A lot of things that we're going to show you that people are going to like. Hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
I love the awareness by the defense there. Third and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rallied to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up fourth and long.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Makes it through. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David. In complete control and headed toward big red formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. You're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Ready to go. More. They're all over it. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today. Like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message to the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Go. From the gun, the ground game. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. While they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They've got this game in hand. Maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. They got the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but the old guys in the booth. But 15 on field goals just to be really, really close. Keepers now.
Mixed with gas, this boy likes to work with it. And I'm saying that's selfish, but come on, bro, now, you know my heart, I'm a home guy, baby, what's going on? Got a reason to be they don't know the rock that we fuck with you, yeah. Come from, they ain't chasing a dream. Come from, it ain't states of a dream. Come from, it's a race to the team. They just think I don't put it ain't straight in the streets, goddamn. It just keep it getting me in the place, goddamn. I would try to think of the name, goddamn. I would let them get into the cheese. Don't like pizza to the end. Girl, don't get my shoes if you can. Riding still changing. I'm going to the lake. I'm going to the sunlight. Give me what you get for me, yeah. This game on the line, it's a secret of my life. So if I don't make it home, everywhere can stop. There's a girl like me. Fucking door, I can't even try to kill. It's only a girl.